Hey everyone, this is Ruff here. We are back some more League of Legends. Now this time we're going to be going, it's going to be a 5v5 on Summoner's Rift. We do have our Shyvana's going to be jungling, as well as our Amumu's going to be jungling on the purple team. So we'll see who comes out on top today. I'm just going to rewind it as soon as we get into this game so I can get as early as possible, and then we'll watch and see what happens. This does look like a good game. Blitzcrank is always a beast. If you know how to use him, Blitzcrank will always be that person that you want to lead the fight, because he can pull in an enemy before anyone even gets there, which is pretty good. And then we also have Darius, which is he's always pretty powerful, as well as Ziggs, very powerful AP character. Now Ezreal is a very powerful AP character. I've never seen Jace play before because he's actually one of the newer characters, and obviously Lux is a very AP heavy character as well. The tank will be between Amumu and Taric. Most likely Taric. Taric can take that damage and up front and not really care that much about it. Darius is probably going to be the most, between Darius and Shyvana is probably going to be the most tank heavy teams on theirs. So let me just rewind it really quick. Wait, pause. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be starting off. They're around a level 5 because I got into this game a little bit early. We do have Jace and Darius on the top lane. We have Amumu jungling, Lux and Ziggs in mid. And at the bottom we do have Blitzcrank and Corki versus Ezreal and Taric. So we'll see who can come out on top today. Shyvana's going to be jungling on the blue team as well, I'm sorry. But yeah, we do see that Jace and Darius can kind of going back and forth a little bit, trying to do as much damage as possible to each other, and everyone's basically going to be kind of looking to get the last hits on those minions to get as much gold as possible. Like I always said, guys, the more gold you have, the more money you have to get those expensive items that make your character better, and that's very important, especially in the early game. You want to get that heads up, just so you can get a little bit ahead of the early game. And we do see Darius taking a lot of damage from Jace, and that's going to slowly work off. I don't think he's going to be doing too much damage anymore, but we do see he did switch his hammer into that cannon. His ultimate ability for Jace actually lets him switch between a melee character and a ranged character and gives him a whole new set of abilities, which is very interesting, and it's very different. And we do see Luck coming up from mid. She doesn't seem to be too aggressive right now. They're kind of going to be back and forth, and it does look like Amumu is going to go for that blue, and Lux is going to help him a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We do see aggression. Corki's going to be taking lots of damage from Taric and Ezreal, but Blitzcrank's going to be right there to help him out and make sure he does not die, because that's very crucial. And we do see Amumu coming down from river. Now this might be an opportunity that the purple team does need. Blue team is up by 2 kills right now, and that means they're going to have that more gold. Like I said, they're up 1,000 gold right now, and it looks like Ziggs is going to be going against Lux a little bit in the middle. We do see Lux taking a fair amount of damage, but she's able to dodge that one bomb, the bouncing bomb. At the bottom, we do see at the same time Blitzcrank is going to fall, and that means that they're just going to have that. They're finally going to catch up a little bit in that gold, and going to have that 1 kill finally to back it up. Now they do want to get Corki, and Corki needs to get out of there right now. He has taken a lot of damage, and it'd be just a smart idea just to hold back, just kind of tug the tower and see what happens. Now Ziggs did kill Lux, and Lux got him right back just because those minions did that last hit on him, and he did manage to die. It probably was Ignite, and that means that the team kills are going to be 3-2. And we do see both the purple team's players going to be hanging inside, and we do see a mass amount of damage going to Corki, and Corki does go down. That means the team kills are going to be exactly even, and they're actually right next to each other on their gold, which means it's going to be a very even team fight right now. We do see Darius taking a little bit of damage from the turret, and he's probably going to be backing up after this minion wave gets cleared out. At the same time, we do see Lux and Ziggs both returning back to the lane. Blitzcrank's already back to his lane, but he's not going to be able to push this right now because there's just too many minions, as well as those 2 purple team champions are just going to be right there, and they can do as much damage as possible to him. But they do need to watch out for his extendo claw, extendo grab, whatever you want to call it. Jace going to be doing lots of damage to Darius right now, and that's just going to be allowing him to get ahead a little bit. And we do see people just kind of going back and forth right now. We do see in the mid they're going to be going back and forth as well. But we do see Darius taking lots of damage from Jace. He needs to get out of there. He does not have enough damage output right now. I don't think he could handle on Jace at the moment. But we do see Shyvana going for that red minion. I don't know. They might try to steal it from each other. Who will get it? It does seem that Shyvana does get it, and Amumu will be going down here. There's no way he's going to get out, and that'll probably be it right there. And there goes Amumu. Blue team gets another kill, and we do see at the same time purple team is going to be dragged in from all different sections, and there goes another purple team player. At the same time, Shyvana is going to extreme damage output, and she might go down. She is going to go down. At the same time, Jace and Tarek goes down at the same time, and Ezreal is going to be the last one that's actually going to fall, and that's going to be an ace right there. The blue team just got a great lead. They need to retreat, get their gold intake, either push the towers or something. They need to be as aggressive as possible. I think Corky's going to do just that. He knows that there's an ace right now. There's no one that can contest him, and he needs to get and do as much damage to that turret as possible. If he does not do any damage to that turret, that's going to hurt him a lot in the long run, which is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to do as much damage. Here comes Amumu. He needs to get out of there. This is a time where he needs to retreat, and he just needs to not be too aggressive, but at the same time he needs to do that damage to those turrets, because once the turret falls, you know what happens. Once the turret falls, you just have a constant push on that lane until you're into the base. And we just see at the same time, we just see Corky gonna be targeted by the purple team. They're gonna be aiming for Corky and Corky himself, but we do have Blitzcrank right here. Can knock him up in the air if he needs to, and even silence him if he needs to. At the same time, we're going to go for a blue. Ziggs was able to get the blue because Shyvana let him, and they do see the dragon is back, and they want to get dragon. So Tarek's going to be moving down there, going to head for dragon, so is Lux. At the same time, Mumu's going to be heading down there. Now, does blue team know about this? It will, because they had that ward there. They're going to know immediately, hey, they're going for dragon. We need to get him. We need to get him right now. This is a perfect opportunity. And we do see about to be a massive engagement right now. Blitzcrank's just stand by, just waiting. And here comes Blitzcrank's to be doing so much damage. At the same time, Ziggs does go down almost immediately. And we do see both these players. We do have a double kill on the blue team. They're going to be 10-6 right now. Another double kill from the purple team. And we do see that blue team almost got another ace. Only Jace survives on the purple team. And it's just going to be really good right now. They have such a huge lead. It's 12-6. They doubled their team kills, and this is so important for them right now. They need to get as much damage as possible in, and they have so much more gold right now. They're going to have so much more items than what they have for the purple team. Purple team does have a couple items that they can use, but at the same time, blue team's getting so much more that it's going to allow them to get, a huge lead. And we do see another full aggression play from Corky, doing as much damage as possible to that turret. If he can do, he might actually be able to kill it. No, he will not. It is extremely low, and I just don't think there's any other chance right now for anyone else to take that much damage. That turret is going down, and that's another huge wave of gold for the blue team. So as I can say, you can have almost a 5k lead on the purple team, and that's just not going to help out the purple team at all. But we do have Blitzcrank getting caught out of position. He is going to get taken out, maybe most likely he's going to be taking so much damage right now, and I just don't see him going to be able to get out of there alive. He does fall, and I mean, so you're going to be getting another kill, but also purple teams are overextending themselves just a little bit, and this is going to allow them to do so much damage at the moment. Corky does take out. There we go. That's just going to be a blue team double kill along with another kill after that. It's 15-7, but Ziggs did get caught out of position, and he's going to be taking a little bit of damage, but at the same time, Lux needs to get out of there and probably not die. And will they go after this? Probably not, but we do see at the same time, Jace's going to be taking a lot of damage, and he actually got Ignite thrown down on him, so he's going to have that critical damage right now, and we do see Lux going down, so that's going to be 16-7. They have over They have about a 6k lead on the purple team, and that's just going to be so much more effective. Corky's 4-1, Ziggs is 6-2-6, and that's just going to help him get those super powerful items. That's why he's so powerful right now. He has 80 ability power, 185 total, compared to Lux, who probably only has, how much does Lux have? We'll see in Lux. Only 89 ability power. So Ziggs is going to kind of spiraling out of control a little bit. We do see Tarek just going to run around trying to take out these little these wards and kind of hanging out. But we do see an engagement. Tarek is going to be taking lots of damage, and he actually is going to be going down right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tarek die at this very moment. And we do see Ziggs going. Ziggs going to be taking out a movement at the same time. And we do see Tarek going to be taken out as well. But the purple team did get a double kill, and that's going to help out a lot. And they still are going to be down a lot of gold. However, they're going to be fine right now. They can afford to lose a little bit of guys, not take as much damage, but at the same time, you don't want to get too many people to die. So we do see Shyvana and Darius going to be heading in for that kill. And there it goes right there. Shyvana's going to get the kill, and that's going to be it for that. We do know that Lux going to be heading through the river. They know exactly where Lux is, and they know that, hey, this is where he's going to be. This is where we can take out. But at the same time, Purple knows exactly where Shyvana is. And Shyvana needs to take that and get out of there as soon as possible. And here comes the entire purple team. They need to move. Darius could move to support blue team. But at the same time, Shyvana did get out of there alive, and that's going to be very effective for them because he did steal that red buff from Amumu, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're going against an enemy jungler. Now, at the same time, we do see almost all the players in the mid, and they might do a huge push on mid. But at the same time, we got blue team members all over, kind of just scrambling around and trying to get into position and trying to get that perfect angle to go against this team. They're going to be pushing the tower, and they're going to be basically taking out the tower as soon as possible. There it goes, and that means Tarek's going to be taken out immediately by Corky, and now it's 20-9. They got almost an 8k lead, and it's just ridiculous. At the same time, Shyvana's going to be taking a lot of damage from Jace, and she needs to get out of there almost immediately. Right now, she's just not going to be able to do as much damage, and she actually might fall, but at the same time, they might have enough damage, and they actually do not, so he's going to be able to survive that one, but they are coming up to finish off the job. And here comes the bomb, and it does snipe him. There goes the nuke, and that's going to be it right there. Jace does get taken out. That extreme range bomb that Ziggs has is insane, and it's so good if you can actually manage to hold it off. At the same time, we do see lots of mid people, everyone in mid almost. And Corky, Blitzcrank, Ziggs, and you just do not want to mess with Ziggs right now. Ziggs is so powerful. He's going to be doing so much damage to everybody. And here comes Tarek from behind. Now, I don't know if this is a smart idea. He is going to be the tank kind of, but he is going to take a lot of damage. Blitzcrank goes down immediately, and that's going to actually push him in the favor in this engagement a lot. But if Darius and Shyvana come up, they might be in a pickle, and they might not want to be in there. So we'll see if they can hold it off. Ziggs is going to be insane, has an insane damage input. Did you see how much damage he just did to Lux? And they actually managed to get Amumu right there. And at the same time, we do see them going to be pushing a little bit. It's going to be Shyvana's going to be kind of pushing a little bit, but at the same time, Ezreal's going to be retreating and pushing her back to make sure they do not pursuit. She's going to be pushing his top lane. He should get in these team fights. He needs to. That's what the purple team needs. Yes, Jace can do a lot of damage to his minions, but he needs to get in these team fights. I think that's probably why they're not doing as great, because they don't have their entire team with them at the same time. Now, when the blue team has their entire team, they just can do so much more damage output and just have that much more of an advantage during those team fights. So they just need to do that more often, and Jace needs to get more involved with his team in order to be successful in this game. They're up 11 kills, which means they have over a 10k lead on them. Also, 2 towers have been taken out on the purple side, so this is just not good. Ziggs has just got another item for his build, and it's just going to be so much more effective. At the same time, we do have Ezreal. He is 8-3-0, so he does have a fair amount of good items as well, which allows him to be a little more. He's probably going to be the powerhouse on their team, but if they focus down Ezreal first, there's just nothing that could probably stop him. However, there goes Jason. He's been kind of backing out. There's a failed grab attempt, and that's just not going to help him out, but they do want to get Taric. Will they get Taric? That's the question. At the same time, Ziggs just does so much damage versus all these guys. They cannot take the damage output from Ziggs. They have no AP defense, and this is exactly what they need. And we do see blue team's kind of setting up for an ambush. If Amumu or Taric run over there, this is where they want to get him right now. This is exactly the moment they need to take that advantage, but then they're just going to push the tower if they backed out, and here they come, and they're just going to do that exactly at this moment. But we do see a massive engagement, and who gets focused down first? There goes 4 of the purple teams, and will Jace get taken out? And Jace will be taken out. That's going to be another ace for our blue team, and they're just decimating. There's just no way I can see fit that they're going to win this game. Once they take out this turret, they go immediately for this for the inhibitor, and they need to get out of there now, because after they take out that, Mumu will be spawning right afterwards, and they need to run and get out. So this would definitely be the time that they need to retreat. And there you go. They spawned and they're gone. Every single one of them are just gone. So at that moment, there's just nothing that purple team can do at the moment. I just don't think they have the power behind their team to do enough damage for that to take out on blue. Blue's power is just so massive. And I'm sorry about the lag right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. There shouldn't be too much going on in my background. I actually disable all my background stuff before the game starts, so I apologize for any of the lag if it does come up. If it doesn't, then don't worry about it. But on my screen right now, sometimes Fraps just does not like me and does not like going for it. And she does take out Ziggs, which is going to put her so much gold in the lead, and that's going to help out a lot. But at the same time, blue overall as a team has just had so much more effective game. I just don't know what purple can do to pull back from this. They need to get like 3 aces in a row if they want to try to take this on. And you just see another purple team person got taken out. At the same time, we do see Taric going down, and the Mumu is going to be next. But he does get a lucky flash out of the way, and that's going to be so much more effective to help it out. And we do see Amumu taking so much damage, and Amumu begin taken out. At the same time, Corki's going to be shut down, and we do see blue team getting taken out, each person, and that's exactly what the momentum that they need. But there are still 14 kills behind. So like I said, they have to be super effective right now, and they have to be super aggressive if they want to try to do this. But at the same time, he does see, and there goes Ezreal. But at the same time, there goes Shyvana, and this going back and forth kills, back and forth, and it's just not going to be effective for either team, because the blue team, if they're just going to constantly do it back and forth, blue team's still going to stay ahead no matter what, and that's why they are going to be doing a lot better in the tower kills, in the team kills, in the gold, in the items. They have everything they have almost everything they want, compared to, you know, the purple team, who has probably nothing they want. They don't want to have Dorn's rings at this moment. It's getting into the later game where Dorn's ring isn't going to be the most effective. They need to get more higher tier items. And higher tier items, I'm talking about Rabadons, I'm talking about, you know, the Athena's Holy Grail, stuff like that. They need to get those higher items. They are going to go for the Baron right now. And once this Baron falls, if they can get this Baron buff, then there's nothing that they will be able to get. And that's, they did try to snipe it with that one ability, but they did not. So blue team has destroyed the Baron, and I just don't know what they can do now. This is going to be so much more, just going to put their team in this favor so much. And look how fast they get taken out. Taric gets taken out almost immediately, and we do see Jace going to be trying to get out of there, but I don't know if he can. He's taking so much damage, and there goes another one. Whoa, mouse going crazy. Alright, we do see Lux. She's going to be retreating. She knows that she cannot engage this, and they know that they just need to kind of back out and just be careful because it's just doing so much damage at the moment. We do see Ziggs taking on almost the entire team himself and manages to take out Amumu before he gets out of there. There was a failed laser attempt, and we just see that the blue team's going to be pushing all the turrets very easily and going to be taking out most of the turrets themselves. And we do see they're going to aim for this turret, and then they said they're basically going to go for the Nexus after this. So we'll see if they manage to hold it off. If they can manage to kill these guys off without dying themselves, purple team might be able to hold on, but there goes another kill for the blue team. And honestly, guys, I think this is going to be it. They have nothing left. Once this purple inhibitor is gone, there's not much else they can do. So we do see... we just got taken out. Jace taking massive damage, and he needs to be out there now. At the same time, Shyvana is taking massive damage herself, and is just being so aggressive with this. And Blitzcrank does go down as well as Ezreal, but at the same time, they just need to retreat, and they're just taking so much damage, being so aggressive. So I think they're at this point, they're just messing with them because they know how far ahead they are. They know exactly how far ahead they need to be, and that's why they're just being so much more effective. Pardon me, I had to sneeze, but we do see them at the retreat. Oh, and they got a double kill off of that retreat, and that's just going to be push them in the lead right now. After that, I just don't know. Well, I can't say enough, guys. I just don't know how much more. They will get Ziggs in that, and that's going to be very effective for them. Ziggs is going to does so much damage to the enemy team. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, they do need Darius and Shyvana to back up. They need to just play it safe right now. They don't want to. They have that lead that they want, but at the same time, they just don't want to do so aggressive. But we do see Darius going to take out Amumu, but at the same time, he does fall himself. And he's going to Blitzcrank, going to do as much damage as possible. He's going to be able to take out Lux if they manage it, and they do not. At the same time, she's being very aggressive, and will they be able to get him? And Blitzcrank does fall. At the same time, Shyvana will fall as well, and there you go. The purple team is going to catch up a little bit, but at the same time, like I said before, guys, they need a lot more to even think about catching up, because they will not be able to at this moment. They need so many kills just to catch up. They are down about 17 kills, and they are down about over almost 20k, which is ridiculous. But they just need to try to play defensively as much as possible. Even that, I just don't know if they can hold it off. What they needed to do was get Baron and get those in favorable engagements where they have, where they have a favorable engagement where they're powerful enough to take on all these units. But at the same time, Corki's gonna know, hey, something's up. I saw we have wards everywhere. I know exactly what's heading my way. But Shyvana does leave the game, and oh snap, that was a double kill right there from Ziggs. But at the same time, he got sniped by Lux, and that's just going to put her very far in the lead with kills, and it's going to help her carry her team to victory. But I don't even know. There's 10, 10, and 14, and like I said, guys, I mean, we could just sit here and watch it. I didn't really have to cast it, honestly, mainly because these people have just basically done so much damage to each other that I don't know if I don't know what purple can do. They have enough. They just have never engaged on a favorable thing. They always engage one at a time, and that's just going to hurt them so much. Just because, once you engage, you need to engage as a team, not as one person at a time. Because if you engage as a team, you're going to work all together and make that a favorable engagement. But at the same time, we do see Blitzcrank going to be going down right now. He's going to be taking massive damage, and there goes Blitzcrank. At the same time, we do see Shyvana's going to be kind of, that's not Shyvana, that's Corki. But we got to see Corki going to be kind of hanging out, trying to try to do as much damage as possible, but like I said, you need to not engage when you're by yourself. If you engage by yourself, you better know that, hey, I know I can take these guys by myself. If you cannot, then there's no point for you to engage it. If you engage it when you are by yourself, it basically counteracts your entire team and stops how effective you are. So overall, we'll see if they manage to do it. Corky is going to be kind of pushing the lane a little bit, trying to get rid of these minions. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to take out the last turret. They also need to take out this inhibitor as well, so they can keep on spawning those super minions. Because the super minions do so much damage, and they manage to block a lot of their attacks. So we do see Corky again taken out almost immediately, which is pretty good for the purple team, but at the same time, they just need to be careful themselves, because they don't I don't know if they have vision enough to know, hey, these people are like right behind us, and they're probably going to kill us. So just need to be careful with that. We do see they put down a sight ward. They know exactly where they are, and I just don't know. Jace is going to be going for that red buff, and here they come. Here blue teams come. They're going to be trying to steal the buff themselves, and Blitzcrank actually does. So I'm surprised that was a failed attempt. But we do see Shyvana taking out that dragon. That puts him into about an 18k league. A little bit more than that. 18.2k league, which is pretty good. And they're going to be going for that Baron once again. Now this is purple team's opportunity that they need. If they can take out, oh god, he has 2 Rabadons. That's insane. He can one-shot people. Oh, he could do over 1,000 damage to people. Okay, anyway. But yeah, they're going to be going for that Baron. They need to take it when they can. They need to do as much damage to it and try to kill it themselves before purple team tries to snipe it, because if they manage to snipe it, this actually might be what they need to achieve that. And there you go. Blue team does get it, and that's just going to put them in that much more lead. Blitzcrank needs to get out of there, probably retreat just to heal up, and he can come back later. But at the same time, Corky does engage this directly, and there's 3 of them, and so they need to have that. They need to have that aggressiveness. Darius does get Lux almost immediately, and we do see blue team's going to be pushing towers pretty heavily. After this push, I think it's going to be over, guys. I know I constantly say it, but I don't know. You see Jace taking lots of damage, and he's actually going to be taken out right there. Darius at the same time is going to be taking out himself, and that's going to hurt him a lot. But however, we do see Ziggs going to be taking lots of damage. He does so much damage, but he can't do that damage back. I mean, he can't take the damage back. So and we do see that Ezreal is going to be going down, as well as Tarek. Now, will they be able to get Amumu? That's the question. If Blitzcrank can knock him up, that's exactly what he needs to do. He saved Shyvana. They need to get out of there and retreat and heal. At the same time, they just need to, try to do as much damage and watch out for that. That's very crucial. You don't get hit by that. But yeah. So we do see Lux gonna be in the mid, kind of just chilling out, trying to get those last hits. I don't know why they haven't surrendered yet. They have such they haven't killed a single turret. Let's just point it that way. They haven't killed a single turret. Not even damaging, barely the middle one. So I mean, that just proves to you how far back they are. As 8 kills for the turrets on the blue team, 65.8k for the blue team, 47 kills to 29, and 44k for the purple team. There goes another kill for the blue team. They're going to be taking out Lux, and that's their main damage dealer right there. And they just, they needed her to do that damage up front. I just don't know how effective Ezreal he can hold up his team. He does have 14 kills, but at the same time, he doesn't have as much damage output, and that's what I'm worried about. They need that damage output. They need Lux. Lux has that the crazy amount of damage that they need, and at the same time, they just. And we do see this is probably going to be one of the last engagements, guys. And we do see that Ezreal is going to take massive damage, going to be taken out almost immediately. And at that point, that's where they don't want to be. Ezreal was one person with all the kills on their team. One person is going to have a lot of the kills to be effective. And let's see. They're kind of just walking back and forth, kind of playing with each other to do as much damage as possible. And Ziggs just is scary, honestly. It's just scary to know how much damage he does. And there goes Mumu's going to be taken out almost immediately. There goes one turret, and here comes another turret. And that's going to leave their Nexus open for the attack, and that's going to be a good game right there. And Zig's going to get taken out last second. But actually, Blue Team's going to win. A 20-kill lead for Blue Team, as well as almost about a 24k lead, as well as 10 tower kill lead. So overall, Blue Team had those favorable engagements. They're always going to be in that position to fight the Purple Team, because Purple Team only sent one guy at a time to try to kill him, and that's just not how you want to play. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, feel free, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.